morning, good morning, good morning. Coming to you from hole number 2. Toughest hole on the golf course. Here for you. I'll show it to you. All uphill. Long par 4. Really hard to get here in 2. I got here in 3 and then sunk a 30-foot putt for par. Hello, Allison. Hey, what I'm talking about this morning is money's an amplifier. And what inspired me to talk about it was I watched, which I actually don't recommend that you watch, the documentary that Joaquin Phoenix did on himself with Casey, what's his name? It's called I Am Here. I actually don't recommend you watch it because it's ugly and demented and it won't inspire you. But it inspired me to talk about money's just an amplifier. So, you know, some people think that the evil in the world are the wealthy people, right? The more money you have, the more evil you have, and that people with money are just manipulative and selfish and greedy. And yet I find that money is just an amplifier. It amplifies your character, amplifies your values, amplifies your vision. So if you have great character and you have great values and you have great vision, especially vision for making a difference and contributing to other people, well, you can't ever have too much money, right? But if you've got bad character and bad values, if you're messed up, the more money you have, the more messed up you are, and the more messed up you're going to make other people. And that documentary about Joaquin Phoenix is just a great example of how he took his fame and his money from being an actor, and he couldn't handle it. His character couldn't handle it. His values couldn't handle it. He didn't have a vision to handle it. And I don't know if his documentary was contrived or authentic. I lean toward contrived. But still, anybody that would produce a documentary like that as part of his art, part of his brand, part of his mission, is messed up and has too much money. And we see lots of people in life, right, that have too much money. Like, they have bad character, they have bad values, they have bad vision. And the money allows them to get a lot farther with that bad vision than they would if they didn't have any money. And money doesn't have a conscience, right? You can become a billionaire in business and have bad character, bad values, and bad vision because capitalism doesn't really care, right? If you'd follow the good fundamentals of capitalism, you can make $1 billion and it doesn't matter how screwed up you are. So for those of you that perhaps have one of those childhood stories about that undermines your ability to create abundance because rich people are evil, the question to ask yourself is, are you evil? How's your character? How's your values? How's your vision? And if you got great character, great values, and great vision, well, the more money, the merrier. In fact, here's one of the ways to stay motivated for more money. Expand your vision to go beyond you, right? When your vision is about your lifestyle, your cars, your house, your trips, your clothes, your stuff like that, well, you can easily make too much money, right? Because, right, it's just another house, another cars. After a while, it doesn't really motivate you. But if you expand your vision to contribute to other people, like a worthy cause, then you can't ever make too much money, right? So you make, $100,000 a month. Well, if your cause is, foster children, can you make a difference with $100,000 a month? Oh, maybe for 1 or 2 or 3 people, but not for 2,000 or 3,000, not for the 400,000 foster kids that are homeless in the United States. People with diseases that need to be cured, or clean water, or trafficking women and children. Can you ever earn enough money to put a dent in those causes? Not even $1 million a month puts a dent in those causes, not even $10 million a month. So grab a big cause and you can go make as much money as you want. Like there's no ceiling. But if your vision's all about you and your stuff, well, you can easily max that out and earn too much money and start to undermine yourself where you're not motivated anymore. And that's my message for Daily Dose of Salt. If you have some examples of that or some personal stories you want to drop in the comments, do so. Don't forget to tell me where you're from and what you're building. I always want to know what you're building and where you're from. Hole number 2, Manelli Golf Course on Lanai. I parred it with a 30-foot putt. See you later.